Team call Sundays. What's up, everyone? How are you guys doing?
Good, good.
Oh, good. A lot of people on. Holy cow.
Just gonna mute everybody.
Whoa. Mute everybody.
Continue. Okay, so you guys are all muted. Just so you know.
Yeah. If you want to chat, just unmute yourself. Or you can use the chat box, or don't mute her. She's muted. He's weird. Yeah, but we'll go over some stuff real quick, and then we can just kind of chat a little bit and answer questions if people got them, and go from there. You know, a big thing, and it's a vital behavior, obviously, we talk about it all the time. I feel like we say it all the time, but nobody does it, is personal development.
Yeah.
And we really, really want to focus on personal development and have people actually do it. Because if you're not doing personal development, you're never gonna move forward with your life and your life and your business. Because you have to start believing in yourself and change your mindset and find that positive mindset. And personal development is huge. So you can explain about what you're reading right now? What you're doing?
Yeah, so I can always tell when I am lacking personal development. One, I am less motivated either with my fitness or my business or whatever, just life in general. I just feel like I'm like at a standstill. And so that's when I know that I need to pick up on my personal development. And before I started coaching, I had no idea what personal development was, honestly. Like I don't even think I'd really heard about it. Or if I did, I didn't pay any attention to it. So I just started learning about personal development when I first started as a coach. And it's been a big game changer for me, being able to get out of my own head and just move my business forward and grow as a person. I think that's the biggest part about personal development is, yeah, it helps your business, but Zoe, stop. But it's helping you first. It's helping you grow as a person. It's helping your mindset and all of that. So that's why it's one of the vital behaviors, and that's why you should be doing it every single day, at least 10-15 minutes, bare minimum. And I'm not gonna lie, like the past couple months, I haven't been really doing it. So, I mean, it happens. It kind of gets put on the back burner for me. And so I'm really trying to switch that and make it one of my main priorities, just like working out. And so right now I am reading The Energy Bus, and I think that every single one of you should read this book right now. You can either get it on Audible, like the Audible app. And I think that's like your first book is free. You get a free like month trial. And after that, it's like $14 a month or something. And then you get like a credit for a free book each month. So I just use that credit for a new book anyways. Or you can get it off Amazon. I want to say it's like $13 maybe. But it's a good one. And I think that we just all need to get in the habit of making personal development a priority, because it I don't know, I just feel like it is such a big part of like keeping your mind in the game and not letting like negativity and your self-doubt and people telling you that this is stupid or that you can't do it or whatever. That's why personal development is so important, because it just helps you. Do you have anything to add into that?
The only reason we are here where we're at, I mean, besides the work, is we believed in ourselves that we could get here. And it started with personal development, because we had a ton of negative people in our life that told us it wasn't possible, that this job wasn't real, you can never live on an island, yada, yada, yada. And we kept building our mindset to fight that negativity and kept surrounding ourselves with positive, motivated people. And it was because you have to surround yourself with that. And if you're not reading or listening to personal development, that's like building your mind. You have to build your mind along with your body. Then as soon as somebody tells you that you're overweight or you can't do this, then you're going to quit because you don't believe in yourself. So you have to be building your mind. And like a lot of people, we did some calls today, and a lot of people were talking about mental strength, or they see all of our stuff all the time. And it was because we show up every single day and we do the vital behaviors to build our business. But if you're not even doing one of them, and one of the most important ones is personal development, you're just going to be dragging your feet stuck in quicksand.
Yeah, you're going to be stuck. If you feel like your business is stuck,
or you're stuck
in life in general or whatever, like if you feel, I don't know, like you hate your job and you just don't know what to do, or relationship wise or whatever, it's because your mind isn't in the right spot. And so that's why personal development is so important. Like the book I'm reading, Energy Bus, they talk about, it's obviously about like positive energy, and if you read it, which you guys are all going to read it because it's your assignment, I'm assigning it officially, it just talks about how like you are the driver of your own bus. And so it's up to you and the choices you make on where you take your bus being your life. So it all comes down to you and your choices and how you react to things and how you react to just the energy in general. So and it talks about a lot of like making sure you're focusing on like the positive, because what you think is what you attract. So it's a good book. You guys just need to read it because I'm only like just partly into it, and it's like giving me that momentum again. And personal development is a huge part of my story because I don't know if you guys knew this. I mean, there's a lot of newer coaches on here, but last year during this time, I would say from August through December or August through November, my business was not the greatest. I was at a standstill. I was posting, I was doing my workouts, but I wasn't reaching out to people. I wasn't doing anything. My business wasn't growing. I was making like $0 paychecks some weeks, and I could have given up, but I didn't. And what did I do? I dove into personal development, and we started reading The Slight Edge, which is another good book you guys need to read. Obviously, we need to write like a list of personal development books for people.
And you need to do it. Like that's the thing. Like when we learn from other top coaches and they tell all this stuff, and it's one thing to hear it and go, I know, but if you're not doing the action, then what's the point?
Yeah, you need to apply what you're learning to your daily life.
Yeah.
Everything you're doing. So we just really wanted to stress that because we know how it affects our lives when we aren't doing it. So we know it's affecting everyone else's lives if you're not doing it. So if you're not doing it, which I know a lot of us aren't, you need to start doing it, start reading it. If you look on Set Your Soul on Fire page, I think in the files, there's a thing that's like recommendations, personal development. Like go through there. There's a ton. Just the top few are like The Slight Edge. Mm-hmm. Another one.
Tony Robbins has some good ones.
Anything with Tony Robbins, Gary Vaynerchuk, Compound Effect.
There's just so many. Just pick one and just
there's so many.
Read it or listen to it because it'll change.
You Are Badass. That's one that I personally started with in the first place because that's what I was taught when we first started as coaches. That's one that Amy recommended was You Are Badass by Jen Sincero. And that one really focuses on a lot of your own personal mindset and dealing with doubt. And did you read that one?
What, You're a Badass?
Yeah.
No. Because it's geared towards women.
No, it's not.
Oh,
it's just a woman writer.
No, it's geared towards women.
Anyways, it's a lot of personal growth. It doesn't really have anything to do with like growing a business, but it's more about self-growth, which is a lot of personal development books. So yes, do personal development. That is we really want to bring that into like an everyday thing for the team, everybody.
Because the coaches that are successful are the ones that are doing personal development all the day, and the ones that aren't. So it's like if you want to change your life and build a business and stuff, like that's something vital, hence a vital behavior that you need to be doing.
Yeah, if you're not growing yourself, then you're just doing nothing. So
yeah, personal
development.
Sunday night.
Yes.
Is going to be our team call next week. We're not changing it permanently. Bree Headley, who is a top 200 coach in the company, recruits a ton of coaches. Set Your
Soul on Fire coach. We spoke on her team call last Tuesday, and her team call is actually at the same time as the 6 o'clock, what our call used to be. But she had another call during that time, so she couldn't speak on our call at this time. So we have a leadership call that we do on Sundays. And so we are going to transfer our team call, this call, to Sunday, this coming Sunday. What is that, the 28th? What day is that? Hang on, I'm going to look. But you can keep talking then.
So we're going to do it this Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, and she's going to get on. And I think we're going to have another team join the call.
27.
But make it a freaking priority. It's half hour, maybe a little bit longer with her talking, but
it'll probably be around 45 minutes.
Like, you have no idea what it's like talking to these coaches, like saying, would you speak on our team call? And then they come and do it, and 2 people show up.
Yeah.
Like, that's so incredibly rude. It's not even funny. Like, and we feel bad, and also, like, when we go speak on team calls, and there's, 3 or 4 people, and they have 90, 100 coaches are like, oh my God, we're so sorry. I'm like, hey, that's everybody's team. No one shows up. They don't make it a priority. So please make it a priority, especially when you have a guest speaker. I mean, come on, show up. And she's a super successful coach. Like,
she
got
started
good information.
She started, I think, a few months after us. And she is, in the top 200 in the whole company as a coach. She's going to be talking a lot about self-doubt and how she was able to go through all of that to get to where she is now, because she had multiple times where she literally almost quit, but she didn't, and now she does this full-time, makes a full-time income, and so she's kicking ass. Her team's kicking ass, and we really thought that she would have something good to offer for you guys. So we really hope you, what's the word?
Make it a priority.
Make it a priority.
Because I've talked before, like, the excuses people have are so ridiculous. Like, I literally had my grandma, which I thought was at the time dying in the hospital, like, couldn't even speak, couldn't talk, nothing. And I was on here for you guys, leading team calls, voice messaging coach the questions, while I was at the hospital in the waiting room. Seriously. And there's people like, oh, I have a sore throat. I can't take the half hour out of my week to be on the call.
But the thing is, like, being on these calls, you never leave a call, like, unmotivated or anything. At least I hope you don't. These calls are meant to, like, inspire and motivate you guys and light that fire up to fuel you for the week.
Butt.
Yeah. And especially with Bree going to be talking, you're not going to want to miss this call. She's going to have a lot of good info, especially for new coaches. She's going to have a lot of good info to tell you guys, and her story is so inspiring. So I really hope you guys make sure you get on, even if it's like what a lot of you are doing now, basically just listening. If you're cooking or whatever, please just take the 30 minutes out of your day to listen to her and show up for her, because she's taking time out of her day for you guys.
Sarah Reitzel, she's always, like, busy and stuff. Like, I can't tell you how many team calls, and I think she's still on this call, where she's cooking dinner, but she's on mute and she's cooking and listening to the call. Like, there you go. Like, I hear all the time, like, oh, I'm making dinner for the family, or like, I gotta cook, whatever. I'm like, then put your phone on and mute it and listen.
It's like your little dose of personal development or whatever. So that was kind of like our big news, because we don't have too many guest speakers, but we're going to really start bringing them in as long as people are getting on these calls. So write that in your calendar, in your notebook, a reminder, set an alarm on your phone, whatever. Just make sure you guys get on 27th, this coming Sunday at 5:00 p.m. Pacific time. So I don't know, we're all over the place. That'll be what time for us? 9? Yeah. It's 9 o'clock now for us. So we just hope, let's see. Sorry, we were reading.
Sorry.
So we've got that set up for you guys, which is going to be awesome. We had something else we were going to talk about.
I just want to read what Sarah said, because I gave her a compliment for showing up on the call and cooking dinner. She chatted in, I'm cutting out Thanksgiving decorations right now. So she's multitasking. Yeah. She's cutting out decorations, but she's still listening. So kudos for Sarah, because that's exactly what it takes. I can't tell you how many Set Your Soul on Fire calls I've listened to on while I'm doing other shit, because you can multitask. For example,
when you were still working your other job, you didn't get off until 6 or whatever, and that's the time the Set Your Soul on Fire call started. So you would just set your phone up or whatever,
countdown tills. I'd be driving home and have it playing in the car. Like,
so
you got to do what you got to do. You got to make it a priority. And like she said, we're gonna say something else too, but I can't really remember.
But it was good.
But if we remember, we'll post on the team page. But I definitely want to stress consistency too, because again, like I always say, the calls we've done today, people see our stuff all the time, and if you don't work out every day, you don't post every day, you don't invite every day, you're not building a consistent business. You have to do it every day, no matter what it is. Stick to it, and we show up every single day, no matter what.
That's what people are looking for. They're looking for someone that's going to be showing up every day for themselves. So they know that if they reach out to you, that they have someone that's going to help hold them accountable because they're showing up. You're showing up for yourself. So if you're not showing up for yourself, people aren't going to want to reach out to you because they're not going to, one, they're not going to know what the hell you're doing because you're not posting. And two, they're going to think, well, if this person can't even stay accountable with themselves, like, how are they going to help me? So, two-way street there. Trying to think if there was anything else.
Can't remember the other thing, so.
I don't remember, but we have quite a few new coaches in the team, which is very exciting. This is a great time to be a coach. One is because the holidays are coming up, which means New Year's is going to be here soon. So all those New Year's resolutions, people are going to be wanting to get in shape, get healthier, and you're going to have all of December to post your accountability. And so come January, if you're posting consistently and they're seeing your stuff, they're going to come to you and be like, oh yeah, there's that person I see on Facebook all the time who's getting results and working out. Maybe I should reach out to them because I want to do what they're doing and they look amazing. So really use December as your power up for the new year, because it's like the most crucial time. That's when my business started kicking off again this year, was in January, because that's just the time people decide to recommit to fitness for some reason. I don't even know why. Yeah. It's a new year, fresh start, whatever.
Yeah, people always want to start the first of the year.
Side note, there was a freaking huge ass beetle on this chair outside that I don't even know what. I Snapchatted it. You guys should check it out because it was ginormous and it had horns, I think. It was really scary.
Horny beetle.
It was huge. I swear it was like 3 inches long. That was worse than the tarantula. Why do I call it a tarantula? It's a tarantula.
Okay, I'm going to unmute you guys, and then
if you guys have any questions, we're going to
hopefully have some stuff to say.
Unmute you guys we can hear everything.
Yeah,
we can hear everything. So if you have any questions, feel free to talk. If not, don't talk, I guess. So we'll see. We'll see if anyone says anything, because we're going to be quiet right now.
Yep. So floor is yours. What have you been up to? What have you been doing? Questions, comments, anything? Talk away.
Oh, you guys are so lively.
Hey guys, it's Sarah. I don't have anything to say, but I wanted to say hi.
Thanks, Sarah.
Hello.
Hey. I have nothing grand to say though. Just hi.
We like to hear hi too.
Because like with you, I mean, I recognize your number
So
now,
we've got Krista,
so I know you.
Sarah.
But
Who's the
816, 813? Who's that?
I want to know.
That's Lindsay. That's me. I'm in my car.
Hello, Lindsay.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
Cool. We need to write these numbers down.
I know. I wish it would show up as their name as their phone number, but
weird.
oh well.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys all getting on. This was kind of a quick call, and I guess if no one has any questions or anything.
Nadine just popped on. Maybe she has a question we can talk. Ask her and see if she has anything to say.
I guess Nadine, hey.
Hi, sorry, I tried calling in earlier, but it kept not connecting on my phone, so I had to wait till I got home.
That's okay. Did you have any questions or anything that you needed to ask? If not, no worries.
I don't think so. I can listen to the recording, but I heard you talking about how important personal development is.
Yeah. It's a big one.
Very,
for sure.
Yeah, it's super important. And like I said, like when I feel like I'm struggling or I'm at a standstill, I'm not doing personal development. So just remember that. If you guys feel like you're stuck, I would suggest looking into more personal development.
Yeah, and to like really utilize it when you're struggling and whatnot, because today I did a podcast with a personal trainer and a powerlifter actually from BC. right in around. I think she lives in Vancouver, so she's in the city. But she was really talking about mental strength, which is obviously vital for athletes, but coaches as well. But how she said she had multiple accountability partners, kind of like us with the team, that she would have message her or contact her all the time and like, how are you doing? How's your workouts? How's your job? Like checking in with her, making sure she's staying on track. And that's exactly what this team is supposed to be doing too. Like posting your accountability, motivating people. Like when somebody posts a picture or a status, like it and comment on it. Like don't just leave it out in limbo and be like, somebody could totally open up for the first time and 50 people see it and no likes or comments. Like that kills me. That just makes me like break my computer when somebody will post something and you can see how many people have seen it. It's like seen by 67 and there's no comments on it. I'm like, oh my God, like just say like good job or like awesome or something. Like make people feel the love. Like
Spread the love.
Yeah, spread the love and spread the positivity in the team page, because I think the more people posting and we go through spurts, like we go through times where all of a sudden like 9 people post a day and then it's crickets again. But
well, and we understand like right now, obviously, I mean, it's gearing up towards Thanksgiving. People's mindsets are like family, food. That's like where our minds are right now. So we totally get that, but don't forget about the team. So definitely just pop in and say hi or whatever, because we like seeing you guys post in there. So personal development, and then our call is going to be on Sunday at 5:00 Pacific time. So this time on Sunday, basically, whatever this call was. Time for you on Sunday, and Bree is going to be speaking, and we'll put reminders in the team page for you guys, so be prepared to be tagged in that and blown up. But yeah, that's really all we had that we felt, besides the one thing we forgot. I don't know.
If we remember, we'll go live in the team page
and
share about it. But tomorrow is the last day of the Beachbody week, so push hard for that.
Our new coaches, we get paid every Thursday, so Wednesday's like your last hoorah for the week or whatever.
And then we got like still about a week left in the month to get some coaches and hit Success Club, and
help all the people.
We're a little bit behind from what we were last month in October, so we still have time to kick it into gear and hit those benchmarks and build again for the final month of 2016, which is crazy that we're almost there. But
just really focus on you, and what we've talked about in the previous calls is like focus on your own fitness right now. Really dial into that. Get results. Share your journey, because then people are going to be seeing that and they're going to know exactly who to go to for help come the new year. So focus on you, number one, right now, but don't forget, I can't talk right now. Don't forget to still talk to other people, make those connections, keep inviting, but focus you, number one.
Stop making me
So yeah, I guess that's really all we had to talk about tonight. I guess that's pretty much 30 minutes anyways.
That's a good 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna post in the team some personal development recommendations, and I want all of us in December to commit to a book, whatever, and in the feed we can just say what book we're committed to come December. So be prepared for that.
Yes.
Because we all need to make sure we're doing it at least 10 minutes a day,
at least.
So,
right.
Anyways, Anyways, we are going to stop the recording.